Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there? It's certainly tense. People are upset. They're struggling, looking like it's going to be going on forever. These are tough times. How about you? Have you been keeping up with your journal? Every day. Great, did it? Did you bring it with you? I'm sorry, did I bring what? Arthur, last time I asked you to bring your journal with you. For these appointments, do you have it? Yes, ma'am. Can I see it? I've been using it as a journal, but also a joke diary. Funny thoughts or observations? Did I tell you I'm pursuing a career in stand up comedy? No, you didn't. I think I did. I didn't realize you wanted to read it. I just hope my death makes more sense than my life. Yeah, I mean, that's just, does my reading it upset you? No, I just, some of it's personal. I understand. I just want to make it sure you're keeping up with it. How does it feel to have to come here? Does it help having someone to talk to? I think I felt better when I was locked up in the hospital. And have you thought more about why you were locked up? Well, I suppose I was mentally ill. How's that? Well, my mother thought I was mentally ill, so she had me committed. Do you feel mentally ill? They've been saying that since I was little, so who knows? I was wondering if you could ask the doctor to increase my medication. Arthur, you're on 7 different medications. Surely they must be doing something. I just don't want to feel so bad anymore. Can you please stop bothering my kid? I wasn't bothering him. I was just... Stop. What's so funny? Forgive my laughter. I have a condition. It's a medical condition causing sudden, frequent, uncontrollable laughter that doesn't match how you feel. It can happen to people with a brain injury or certain neurological conditions. Happy, did you check the mail before you came up? Yes, ma, nothing. No letter. You sure you looked? Sometimes I don't know where your head is. Yes, I'm sure. And my head's right here. Go lie down. I'm gonna make you some dinner, okay? He must not be getting my letters. It's Thomas Wayne. Mom, he's a businessman. Please, I worked for that family for years. He always had a smile for me. Least he could do is write back. eat. You need to eat. You need to eat. Look how skinny you are. All day long it's more bad news. That's all there is. Maybe you shouldn't watch so much television. Thomas Wayne is our only hope. He'll make a great mayor. Everybody says so. Everybody who do you talk to? Well, everybody on the news. He's the only one who can save this city. He owes it to us. Come sit. It's starting from NBC News Studios in Gotham City. It's live with Murray Franklin tonight. Murray welcomes Sandra Winger, comedian, Skip Ryan, and the piano stylings of Yeldon and Chantel. Joining Murray, as always, Ellis Drain and his jazz orchestra. And now, without further ado, Murray Franklin. Thank you. Glad you're here. We've got a great looking audience tonight. Well, thank you. Thank you. Who's that there? Hey, Bobby, can you raise the lights for me? You there, will you stand up? What's your name? Hi, Murray. Arthur. My name is Arthur. There's something special about you. Arthur, I can tell. Where are you from? I live right here in the city with my mother. Hold on. There's nothing funny about that. I lived with my mother. Before I made it, it was just me and her. I'm that kid whose father went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. I know what that's like. Murray, I've been the man of the house for as long as I can remember. I take good care of my mother, all that sacrifice. She must love you very much, she does. She always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She says that I was put here to spread joy and laughter. What? Hold on. Can you say that again? My mother told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world. Wow, I like that a lot. To looks into TV. Okay, we've got a big show tonight. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. That was great, Arthur. Thanks. I loved hearing what you had to say. Made my day. Thanks, Marie. You know, I grew up without a dad, too. He left right after I was born. I don't know what I ever did to him. Heck him. Guy like that doesn't deserve you, Arthur. You see all this? The lights, the show, the love of the audience. I'd give it all up in a heartbeat to have a son like you. You okay? I heard about that beatdown you took. Heckin' savages. It was just a bunch of kids. I should have left it alone. No, they'll take everything from you. If you do that, all the crazy poop out there. They're animals. My mother says that people nowadays lack empathy. What's empathy? It means like feeling for other people. Like sympathy, kind of, but different. Take it. You gotta protect yourself out there. Or you're gonna get pooped. Rando, I'm not supposed to have a gun. Don't sweat it, art. No one has to know. And you can pay me back some other time. You know you're my boy. Arthur Hoyt wants to see you in his office. Hey Gary, you know what I've always wondered? What do you people call it? Miniature golf, or is it just golf to you? Hey Hoyt, Gary said you wanted to see me. How's this comedy career? Are you a famous stand-up yet? Not quite. Haven't even performed yet. Just been working my material. This business is all about fine-tuning. Right. Don't sit. This will be quick. Look, I like you, Arthur. A lot of the guys here, they think you're a freak, but I like you. I don't even know why I like you. I mean, you don't say much. It's probably that stupid laugh. It gets me every time. Kills me, but I got another complaint. And it's starting to make me mad. Kenny's music, the guy said you disappeared. Never even returned a sign. No, I got jumped. Didn't you hear for a sign? Bull poop, it makes no sense. Just give him his sign back. He's going out of business for gods. Why would I keep his sign? How the heck do I know? Why does anybody do anything? Listen, if you don't return the sign, I gotta take it out of your paycheck. You clear. Wait. This building is so awful, isn't it? Hey, look up. Maybe. The mailman's throwing them away. Mom, why are these letters so important to you? What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna help us out, get us out of here. Take me away from this place and these people. You worked for him over 30 years ago. What makes you think he would help us? Because Thomas Wayne is a good man. If he knew how I was living, if he saw this place, it would make him sick. I can't explain it to you any better than that. I don't want you worrying about money. Everyone's been telling me they think my stand-up is ready for the big clubs. It's just a matter of time before I get a break. Happy, what makes you think you could do that? What do you mean? I mean, don't you have to be funny to be a comedian? Happy, what was that? Are you okay? What's that noise? Did you hear that noise? I'm watching an old war movie. Turn it down. It's so loud. I know, the Americans are really giving it to the Japs. I'm sorry, I'll turn it down. Why didn't Randall tell me the gun was loaded? I could have killed someone. I could have killed someone. I should have killed myself. I should kill myself. Were you following me today? Yeah, I thought that was you. I was hoping you'd come in and rob the place. I have a gun. I could come by tomorrow. You're so funny, Arthur. You know, I do stand up comedy. You should maybe come see a show sometime. I could do that. Yeah, you'll let me know when. Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Hoyt, let me explain. Oh, this'll be good. Please tell me why you brought a gun into a kid's hospital. It was a prop gun. It's part of my act now. Bull poop. What kind of clown carries a gun? Besides, Randall told me you tried to buy a 38 off of him last week. Randall told you that? He was with me when the call came in. You're a screw up, Arthur, and a liar. You're fired. Hoyt, please. I love this job. Say it, Arthur. Let me hear you say it. Say what? I'm a screw up and I'm fired. I'm a screw up and I'm fired. Louder, I'm a screw up and I'm fired. I'm telling you, she wanted my number. We should have just stayed. You're dreaming, man. She wasn't interested at all. Are you nuts? Did you see how close we were dancing? She was in love, bro. She couldn't wait to get away from you. Ryan, am I crazy? Tell him what you saw. Hey, you want some french fries? Hello, I'm talking to you. You want some fries? No, thank you. You sure? They're really good. Don't ignore him. He's being nice to you. Something funny, poop hole. Beach. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here. At last on the ground. You in midair. Send in the clowns. Please don't. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns, so tell us, buddy, what's so funny? Nothing, I have a condition. No, it's just my stuff. I don't have anything. I'll tell you what you have. Poop hole, you want it back. Here, stay down, you freak. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours. Making my entrance again with my usual flair. Sure, one of these lines, no one is sure. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Don't bother. They're here. Hey, Art, I heard what happened. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Hoyt. Did you wrong, buddy? Doesn't seem fair. Did you really bring a gun to the kid's hospital? Artie, what would you do that for? No, I heard he pulled it out and waved it around like a cowboy. It was a prop gun, and I didn't pull it out. It fell out. So is that part of your new act? If your dancing doesn't do the trick, you're just gonna shoot yourself. I thought your clown was a lover, Artie, not a fighter. Why don't you ask Randall about it? It was his gun. What, stop talking out of your butt, Art. I think all this stupid laughing must have scrambled his brain or something. Hey, Art, hold up. Why the heck was that about? Why would you say that? What? That it was my idea about the gun? That Subway poops, no joke. You know, they got sketches of clowns on the front of every newspaper. I don't know what you're talking about, Randall. Right, okay, I just wanted to make sure. You got your head on straight. My head's right here, good. I don't even know if you did it, but there's no need to draw any attention to yourself, or both pooped. What are you worried about, Randall? You didn't kill 3 poop holes on the subway, did you? Of course I didn't. You didn't shoot one point blank in the head, the other one twice in the chest before chasing the third one down and shooting him 3 times in the back, right? Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? Me here at last, on the grounds, you in midair, sending the clowns. Where are the clowns? Don't bother, they're here. Happy, look, Thomas Wayne is on TV. Yes, mother. They're interviewing him about those horrible murders on the subway. Why are they talking to him? He looks like he gained weight. All 3 of them worked at Wayne Investments. They were good, decent, educated. And while I didn't know them personally. Like all Wayne employees, they were family. You hear that? I told you. We're family. There now seems to be a groundwell of anti-rich sentiment in the city. It's almost as if our less fortunate residents have taken the side of the killer. Yes, and it's a shame. It's one of the reasons I'm considering a run for mayor. Gotham has lost its way. Are you announcing? Your candidacy? No comment. What about the eyewitness report of the suspect being a man in clown makeup or a clown mask? It makes total sense to me. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask. Someone who's envious of these more fortunate than themselves, yet too scared to show their own face. And until those people change for the better, those of us who've made a good life for ourselves will always look at those who haven't as nothing but clowns. I heard the song on the radio the other day. Sky was singing that his name was Carnival, Rise and Fall, Spin and Call, and my name is Carnival Arthur, which is crazy because that's my clown name at work, and until a while ago, it was like nobody ever saw me, even I didn't know if I really existed. Arthur, I have some bad news for you. You don't listen, do you? I don't think you ever really hear me. You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts. but you don't listen anyway. I said for my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice. They've cut our funding. We're closing down our offices next week. The city's cut funding across the board. Social services is part of that. This is the last time we'll be meeting. Okay, then. They don't give a poop about people like you, Arthur. And they really don't give a poop about people like me either. How am I supposed to get my medication? Now, who do I talk to? I'm sorry, Arthur. The next comic describes himself as a lifetime Gotham resident who from a young age was always told that his purpose in life was to bring laughter and joy into this cold, dark world. I'm okay. Please help me welcome Arthur Fleck. Good evening, hello. Good to be here. I always hated school as a kid. But my mother would always say, you should enjoy it. One day, you'll have to work for a living. No, I won't, Ma. I'm gonna be a comedian. It's funny. I was thinking the other day, why are the rich people so confused about the poor people? Because they don't make any sense. You believe that poop? I'll bet $5 those rich poop holes deserved it. You think? Look at their faces, those smug smiles. I've seen that look. Poop them. The guy who did it is a hero. 3 less pricks in Gotham, woohoo. Only a million more to go. Good night, and always remember, that's life. Happy I wrote a new letter. Come on, Ma. Dance with me a little. For Thomas Wayne. It's important. You smell like cologne, 'cause I just had a big date. I'm going to bed. Just don't forget to mail it. Dearest Thomas, I don't know where else to turn. We need your help. Your son and I need help. Your son. What time is it? What happened? Did you hurt yourself again? What is this? How come you never told me? Is that my letter? Is that my personal letter, Happy? You have no right opening my mail. Who do you think you are? Apparently, I'm Thomas Wayne's son. How could you keep that from me? Stop yelling at me. You're gonna kill me. Give me a heart attack. I'm not yelling. I'm just excited. How can any of this be real? I'm not talking to you until you calm down. Okay, how's this, Mom? Better? Will you please talk to me? Please? He's an extraordinary man, Arthur. A powerful man. We had a connection. It was beautiful then. We were in love. He said it was best that we not be together because of appearances, not all love stories have happy endings, and I could never tell anyone because, well, I signed some papers, and besides, you can imagine what people would say about Thomas and me, and what they would say about you. What would they say about me? That I was and Thomas Wayne was a fornicator, and that you're a little unwanted. Bad word. Bruce, what are you doing? Get away from that. Man, what are you doing? Who are you? I'm here to see Mr. Wayne. You shouldn't be talking to his son. Why did you give him those flowers? I was just trying to make him smile. Well, it's not funny. Do I need to call the police? No, please. My mother's name is Penny Fleck. She used to work here years ago. Can you tell Mr. Wayne that I need to see him? You're her son. Did you know that her? I knew about the two of them. My mother told me everything. There's nothing to know. There is no them. Your mother was delusional. She was a sick woman. No, let me please speak to Mr. Wayne. Please just go before you make a fool of yourself. Thomas Wayne is my father. Mom, what happened? Sir, please step back. What happened to her? Who are you? I'm her son. Oh, great. You can probably help us out inside. We don't know what happened yet. Does your mother take any medications? Sir, is your mother on any medications? No. When was the last time you spoke to her? I don't know. Does she have any medical history? Mr. Fleck, sorry to bother you. I'm Detective Garrity. This is my partner, Detective Burke. We have a few questions for you. But you weren't home, so we spoke to your mother. What did you say to her? Did you do this? What? No, we just asked her some questions. And she started getting hysterical, hyperventilating, trouble speaking. Then she collapsed, hit her head pretty hard. Yeah, the doctor said she had a stroke. Sorry to hear about that. But like I said, we still have some questions for you. They're about the subway killings that happened last week. You heard about them, right? Yeah, it's horrible. Right, so we spoke to your boss at ha-ha-ha's. He said you were fired that day, fired for bringing a gun into the children's hospital. It was a prop. It's part of my act. I'm a party clown. Alright. So, why were you fired? They said I wasn't funny enough? Can you imagine that? Now, if you don't mind, I need to go take care of my mother. Your boss also gave us one of your cards. This condition is of yours, the laughing. Is it real or some sort of clown thing? A clown thing? Yeah, I mean, is it part of your act? What do you think? She's gonna be okay. I'm going to get some coffee. You want one? So I told you, my youngest son, Billy, you know, the new one, the not so bright one. I told him that the garbage strike is still going on. And he said, I'm not killing. Billy says, so where are we gonna get all our garbage from? And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they could do my job, we got this videotape from Gotham Comedy Club. Here's a guy who thinks if you just keep laughing, it'll somehow make you funny. Check out this Joker. Good evening. Hello. Good to be here. I hated school as a kid, but my mother would always say, you should enjoy it. One day, you'll have to work for a living. No, I won't, Ma. I'm gonna be a comedian. You should have listened to your mother. One more, Bobby. Let's see one more. I love this guy. It's funny. When I was a little boy, I told people I wanted to be a comedian, and everyone laughed at me. Well, no one is laughing now. You can say that again, pal. The anger and resentment that's been building in the city for weeks seems close to exploding. Protesters, many dressed as clowns, took to the streets today in one of several planned demonstrations taking on the city's elite, including a massive rally outside tomorrow's night's benefit at Wayne Hall. It's gonna show 'em they can't ignore us. Our voices need to be heard. We're not blank the rich, blank the politicians, blank the whites, blank the blacks, Thomas Wayne, blank the whole system. That's what this is beeping about. Well, what I will say is there's something wrong with those people. I'm here to help them. I want to lift them out of poverty, help make their lives better. That's why I'm running. They may not realize it, but I'm their only hope. Can I help you, pal? What? Yeah, no, you need to get in here or something. Dad, it's me. Excuse me, my name is Arthur, I'm Penny's son. I know everything, and I don't want anything from you. Well, maybe a hug. Jesus, you're the guy who came by my house yesterday, yes. But they wouldn't let me in. Wouldn't let me see you. So I came in here. I have so many questions. Look, pal, I'm not your father. What's wrong with you? How do you know? 'Cause you were adopted and I never slept with your mother. What do you want from me? Money? No, what? I wasn't adopted. She never told you your mother adopted you after she worked for us. She was arrested when you were 4 years old and committed to Arkham State Hospital. She's bad poop crazy. No. I don't believe that. I don't really give a poop about what you believe, but if you ever come into my house again, if you ever talk to my son again, if I ever even hear about you again, are you laughing at me? You think this is funny. No, I have a condition, Is this funny to you? This message is for Arthur Fleck. My name is Shirley Woods. I work on The Murray Franklin Show. I don't. No. If you're aware, but Murray played the clip of your stand-up on a show recently, and we've gotten an amazing... Who is this? Hi, this is Shirley Woods from Murray Franklin Live. Is this Arthur? Yes, hi Arthur. Well, as I was saying, we've gotten a lot of calls about your clip. And Murray asked if I would reach out to see if you would come on as his guest. Can we set up a day? Murray wants me to come on the show. Yes, isn't that great? He'd love to talk to you, maybe do some of your act. Doesn't that sound good to you? Sorry for the wait. All our records that are 10 years or older are stored in the basement. You're talking over 30 years ago. I had to do some serious digging, and like I said, it's in here. I'm still gonna need a release from her. Have we met before? Can I ask you a question? How does someone wind up in here? Have all the people committed crimes? Some have. Some are just crazy and pose a danger to themselves or others. Some just got nowhere else to go. Yeah, I know how that is. Sometimes I don't know what to do. I don't think I can take any of this anymore of this. Yeah, I can't think of much more of this poop any either. Now they're talking about more layoffs, man. We're understaffed as it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Last time I ended up taking it out on some people. Bad poop. I thought it would bother me, but it really hasn't. What's that? It's just so hard to try and be happy all the time. When everything's going to poop all around you. Listen, I'm just an administrative assistant. Like a clerk, I file paperwork. I really don't know what to tell you, but maybe you should see someone. They have programs. Like city services, yeah, they cut those anyway. I was just talking the talk. Wait, you know where I've seen you. You were on the Murray Franklin the other night, weren't you? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Murray just killed some poor guy on TV. Here it is, Fleck. Penny Fleck. So she was a patient here. Uh-huh. Diagnosed. By Dr. Benjamin Stoner, the patient suffers from delusional psychosis and narcissistic personality disorder. Found guilty of endangering the welfare of a child. What? You said she's your mother? I'm sorry, I can't. Like I said, I can't release this without proper forms. I could get in trouble. Besides, it's pretty bad. I can handle bad. Yeah, sorry. If you want these records, you have to get your mom to sign a patient disclosure form. I can have someone mail you one. He's not adopted. He's Thomas Wayne's son. I worked for him, I told you. I cleaned his house. He went over this. Penny, you adopted him. We have all the paperwork right here. He had all that made up, so it stayed our secret. You also stood by as one of your boyfriends. Repeatedly abuse your adopted son and battered you. He didn't do anything to me or to my boy. Can I go now? I don't trust hospitals. I've never heard him crying. Not once. He's always been such a happy boy. Penny, your son, was found tied to a radiator in your filthy apartment, malnourished with multiple bruises across his body and severe trauma to his head. That's not true. My apartment wasn't filthy. I keep a clean house. What do you have to say about your son? I'm just glad I got to know him. Oh my gosh, what are you doing in here? You're in the wrong apartment. Your name's Arthur, right? You live down the hall. I really need you to leave. My little girl's sleeping in the other room, please. I had a bad day. Can I call someone? Is your mother at home? Hey, Ma. What's my real name? Where did I come from? You remember how you used to tell me that God gave me this laugh for a reason? That I had a purpose, laughter and joy, that whole thing, ha. It wasn't God, it was you, or one of your boyfriends. Do you even know what my real name is? Do you know who I really am? Come on, ma, who am I? Happy? I'm not happy, I haven't been happy for 1 minute of my entire pooping life. But you know what's real funny? You know what really makes me laugh? I used to think my life was nothing but a tragedy, but now I realize it's all a comedy. You want to hear a joke, Murray? Okay. Knock. Knock. Okay, knock, knock. Should I cross or uncross 'em? Both feel completely unnatural. Thanks for having me on, Murray. I can't tell you how much this means to me. It's been a lifelong dream. Okay, I have a joke for you. Knock, knock. Hey, Arthur, how's it going? Oh, hey, guys, come in. You get a new gig? No. You must be going down to that rally at City Hall, right? I hear it's gonna be nuts. Is that today? Yeah, what's with the makeup then? My mom died. I'm celebrating. Right, we heard. That's why we came. By figured you could use some cheering up. That's sweet, but no. I feel good. I stopped taking my medication. I feel a lot better now. Oh, okay. Well, good for you. Listen, I don't know if you heard, but the cops have been coming around the shop talking to all the guys about those subway murders, and they didn't talk to me. That's because the suspect was a regular sized person. If it was a midget, you'd be in jail right now. Any highway, Hoyt said they talk to you, and now they're looking for me. And I just want to know what you said. Make sure our stories line up. Being that you're my boy and all. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Randall. Thank you so much. What the heck, what the heck, what the heck? Do you watch Murray Franklin show I'm gonna be on tonight? It's okay, Gary. You can go. Hey, Art. Hey, Arthur. We need to talk. Everybody down, Gotham PD. You gotta see this nut for yourself, Murray. I don't think we can put him on with all the poop that's going on out there. Jesus, Gene, I don't have time for this. Cindy's been breaking my balls all day. She's still mad at you about that thing for marriages, you think. I'da learn something? What do I gotta see? I already know he's a nut. That's why we're putting him on. It's a goof. I'm telling you. You gotta see him, Murray. I think it's too risky. The show's too big. It's worth too much to blow it on this freak. Murray, it's Mr. Franklin, buddy. Oh, shut up, Gene. Who gives a poop? Thanks, Murray. I feel like I know you. I've been watching you forever. My mom never misses a show. So what's with the face? Are you part of a protest? No, I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in anything. I just thought it would be good for my act. Your act? Did you hear what happened on the subway? Some clown got killed. No, I hadn't heard. The audience is gonna go crazy if you put him on. It was okay, maybe, for a bit, but not a whole segment. No, I think it works. We're gonna go with it. Thank you, Murray. Couple rules, though. No cursing, no off-color material. We do a clean show, okay? You'll be on after Dr. Sally. Someone will come and get you. Good. Hey, Murray, just one small thing. When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker? What? You don't want me to use your real name? Honestly, I don't even know what my real name is. Besides, that's what you called me on the show, remember? Murray, a Joker. Did I? I have no idea. Well, if you say so, kid. Joker it is. I'll try it. But I'm not sure my wife will let me do it. Maybe my next wife. Will you stick around, you? Gotta see our next guest for yourself. I'm sure he could use a doctor. Oh, does he have problems? He looks like he's got a lot of problems. Alright, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back in 30 seconds. Okay. Cue. The clip will come to it straight out of break. 5-4. 3 roll clip. Put up the show. Graphic. Okay. You may have seen the clip of our next guest when we first played it a couple of weeks ago now. Before he comes out, I just want to say that we're all heartbroken at what's going on in the city tonight. But come on, this is how he wanted to come out, and honestly, I think we could all use a good laugh. So please welcome Joker. So thanks for coming on the show. But I gotta tell you, with what happened at City Hall today, I'm sure many of our viewers here and at home might find this look of yours poor taste. So, can you tell us why you're just like this? A lot of protesters are going around with this look, right? City seems to be full of clowns these days. Yeah. Isn't it great? This guy's got nothing. Gene, what the heck? You wanna kill this? So when we talked earlier, you mentioned that you aren't political, that this look isn't a political statement. That's right. I'm not political, Murray. I'm just trying to make people laugh. How's that going for you? Have you been working on any new material? Do you want to tell us a joke? Okay. Here's one, knock knock. And you had to look that up. I want to get it right, knock knock. Who's there? It's the police, ma'am. Your son has been hit by a drunk driver. He's dead. No. You cannot joke about that. Yeah, that's not funny. That's not the kind of humor we do on this show. Sorry. It's been a rough few weeks, Murray, ever since I killed those 3 Wall Street guys. Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline. There is no punchline. It's not a joke. Did he just confess to killing the Wall Street 3? Yeah, I think he did. He definitely did. Jesus Christ, Cam 3. Getting close. You're serious, aren't you? You're telling me you killed Those three young men on the subway, why should we believe you? I got nothing left to lose, Murray. Nothing can hurt me anymore. This is my fight. My life is nothing but a comedy. Let me get this straight, you think killing those guys is funny? Comedy is subjective, isn't it? That what they say? All of you, the system that knows so much you decide what's right or what's wrong, what's real, what's made up, the same way decide what's funny or not. Okay, I think I understand. You did it to start a movement, you became a symbol. Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown who could start a movement? I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody's awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy. So that's it, huh? You're crazy. That's your defense for killing 3 young men. Because they were mean to you. No, they couldn't carry a tune to save their lives. Why is everyone so upset about these guys? Because Thomas Wayne went and cried about them on TV. You have a problem with Thomas Wayne too. Yeah, I do everything comes so easy for him. What's wrong with that? Have you seen what it's like out there, Murray? Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy you think. People like Thomas Wayne ever think what it's like to be a guy like me, to be anybody but themselves? They don't. They think we're all just sit there and take it like little boys, that we won't go wild. Well, this is to all you out there. So much self-pity, Arthur. Sound like you're making excuses for killing 3 young men. Not everybody's awful. You're awful, Murray. Me, how am I awful? Playing my video, inviting me on the show. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them, Murray. Everything comes too easy for you. You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look what happened. Because of what you did. What it led to. There are riots out there. 2 policemen are in critical condition. Someone was killed today. How about another joke, Murray? No, I think we've had enough of your jokes. What do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner with a society that abandons him and treats him like trash? I'll tell you what you get. You get what you freaking deserve. Good night, and always remember, that's life. Good evening. Breaking news. Popular TV talk show host Murray Franklin was shot dead today on live telecast of his program by one of his guests. Stop laughing, you freak. This isn't funny. Yeah, the whole city's on fire because of what you did. No, isn't it beautiful? Hey, Wayne, you get what you freaking deserve. Nah. What's so funny? Just thinking of a joke. Do you want to tell it to me? You wouldn't get it? How are you feeling? Good? Everything's good now? Have you been keeping up with your journal? Great. Have you been writing about what happened? About your episode? How I remember it? May I see?